Hello everyone, my name's Olie. I'm with Flitz International for over 45 years. Flitz is a manufacturer of many different products, but it started out with the Flitz polishing paste. The polishing paste is a cream product. It comes in a big 2-pound container like this, comes in a 1-pounder, also comes in smaller tubes for consumer use. But when it comes to marine applications, the larger size is definitely what you need, especially when you start doing fiberglass, plexiglass, like for instance your isinglass windows on a boat, even your plastic windshields, which is always a problem of little scuff marks, water stains, etc. And then you have your metal railings, so your bow rails, your stanchions, your cleats, all the metal hardware on a boat. And that metal hardware is anywhere from aluminum to stainless steel or to chrome. And then for really old boats, you have the brass and bronze, especially on sailboats and things, which Flitz does a phenomenal job on. One of the things we want to show you here today, the Flitz polishing paste is of course what we started with, and that's 45 years now. It's still the same product, still the same formulation. Flitz also comes in liquid form. The liquid polish is basically a thinned out version, so it can be used easier for larger areas, but it's not quite as concentrated as the paste, just because it's more of a cream. Now to start with here, I want to show you on some fiberglass, because fiberglass is the number1 question we get in the marine area. In Flitz, because we started out calling it just Flitz metal polish and fiberglass cleaning, fiberglass has kind of been the second. And one of the hardest things we have as a manufacturer is help convince the consumer how this works on fiberglass and gel coat so easily. And if you look real closely here, you can see how oxidized this is. This is an old piece of fiberglass, pretty thick piece cut out from a boat. And I'll give you an example of how easy it is to use. First, we're going to take a little Flitz. I'm just going to smear some directly on the fiberglass here. And while we're doing that, I'm also going to take some blue tape that I have here. And I'm going to take and tape this fiberglass so everybody can see the before and after when I'm done. Now, Flitz is a non-abrasive cream, as I was mentioning, but it actually has a grit. Every polish has to have a grit to it. It's a 4000 abrasive, so it's super, super fine. But when using it, you can do it by hand, or you can use it with a buffer. Now these buffers, Flitz invented around 12 years ago. They're made of viscose felt. They don't tear up. They're made of very sturdy material. You notice the shaft is built here in the back. When I close this up, this is actually designed to protect the shaft for when you put it in the washing machine, so you have no problems with laundromat or with your own washing machine itself. But I'm going to put this on a drill here. And by the way, you can use this in a cordless drill, a corded drill, or air tool. It really makes no difference. The faster you run, the better job it actually does. And this buffer here, it does around 2,000 to 2,500 RPM with this drill that we're doing here. Now to start with, I'm going to put the Flitz on the entire area of the fiberglass. And I'm going to smush it around here a little bit so it doesn't spit all over. And hopefully the camera can grab it. As I'm doing this, I get a little speed here to it. And I'm bringing it right out. The new finish here. It's unbelievable the difference. Before and after, it really is. You can see a major difference. But more importantly, I'm going to pull this tape off now, and you can see even a better before and after when it comes to the fiberglass. And that's how fast you can use for restoration. Anywhere where the sun has really hit the fiberglass and kind of chalked it up, algae, different things like that, you can actually feel a difference. You can even hear a difference when you run your hands over it between the smooth area and not smooth. Now Flitz polish is exactly what it is. It's a polish and paint restorer. And by restorer, I'm really trying to emphasize Flitz is used to bring something back to life. Something that's been discolored from the sun or from blood stains, from fishing, oxidation, light scratches, that sort of thing. But how do we protect it? Now Flitz does have a protective coating in it, but it's still limited. So we suggest our ceramic sealant. The Flitz Ceramic Sealant is a phenomenal product. And right now, ceramic sealants are a big buzz in the industry to start with. When you buy a new car today, the first thing the dealership wants to do is sell you a ceramic coating for over $1,000. Now this product here is a pre-mixed version for the consumer. Makes it super, super easy. This is a 16-ounce bottle. This will do easily a 28 to 30-foot boat. Very, very concentrated. And all you simply do is spray it on. It looks almost like milk. Take a microfiber and wipe it. It's that simple. Now, this does take 2 days to what they call cure. Right now it's dry, super slick. But 2 days from now, when that gets super hard, that'll guarantee to last at least 1 year. Now my own boat in Florida, because the sun, I have a cover on it, on top. And I have to say with that cover, it does help a lot. But because of salt air and being right on a Gulf like that, you have to do it every 6 to 9 months. It does break down faster with the salt water. But in general, you get 1 year out of it if you're using a boat on inland lakes and anywhere else where you actually it's garage kept, etc. But it's super easy to put this on. So again, when you do need another coat, you just simply wash the boat with dishwashing soap. And when you use dishwashing soap, something like Dawn, for instance, is a good example. Dawn cuts all the grease, the waxes and oils, etc. So when you wash your boat first with the dishwashing soap, dry it, then use your ceramic sealant afterwards for long-term protection. You'll be really, really pleased. And everything we have at Flitz is 100% guaranteed. Now, if you'd like to have more information, we have a great customer service number. That number is 262-534-5898. Feel free to call anytime. If there's not somebody in the office, they'll leave a message and we'll get back to you. We pride ourselves in great customer service. There's also a lot of videos on there, a how-to video. You can actually search by fiberglass, plastics, acrylics. Also, just go to flitz.com, which is flitz.com. That gives you all the videos, information on all the Flitz products that we have. And if you want to get a dealer locator, you can actually search that by the area where the local dealer is in your area. We do sell nationwide through companies like Flitz Marine and things, but Flitz is available through a lot of local marine dealers as well. We've been fortunate at Flitz to be recommended and endorsed by many different manufacturers throughout the world. We have gun companies, knife companies, faucet manufacturers, and quite a few boat manufacturers that endorse us. To name a few, companies like Cobalt, Stingray Boats, Sea-Doo, Nautic Star, and we're especially proud of Grady White because Grady White has been putting Flitz products in their boats for over 30 years. We've helped the manufacturers in solving some of their problems out in the field, and by offering the Flitz products with their boats, they know the consumer is going to have the best to take care of the issue. But feel free to call us at any time. Look forward to talking to you, and God bless.